humans and pets. Today, we're going to Sonic. We'll try the red, white, and blue float. We're also going to try the new Crave cheeseburger. Has a special sweet and tangy Crave sauce. So we're going to be eating it today. It's a reimagined classic.
Wow. Reimagined.
Well, I just read the box.
I've been craving this burger for weeks now.
Yeah, really.
Anticipation for it to come out.
Waiting for a cheeseburger with sauce on it.
That's it. So,
right. So we also decided to get one of this. It has strawberry bits, it has ice cream, and it has some blue stuff.
Yeah, I think this is new. It's a blue raspberry on the bottom. We're gonna have to do an away one next time because we're a little ways away from Sonic, and
it's a little melty.
It's hot out there today, but
it is hot.
We
got some napkins.
We're gonna try it out.
We got straws. They ain't paper.
Nope.
So that's a negative.
Not in my eyes.
I think straws are overrated to begin with, but.
Yep. So there you go. So. This is what he chose today.
It's like a
Sonic.
Decent size.
Does it?
I guess.
I got the short
it's
version.
Like,
I got the small version.
Yeah, you got a small one. You want the big one?
No, that's okay.
It's about the height of Mr. Turtle. I didn't measure
appropriate.
the size of his height, so I'm gonna have to do that.
It's appropriate. I get the one on the bottom.
Things.
So let's try the melty.
It's a little melty.
So I'm gonna just try because it's on top.
Strawberries.
Yeah, strawberries are good.
Ice cream's good. Let me remove the lid.
I don't think I can get at it. No, so the blue raspberry I'm trying to get at. Ooh, so it's like the flavor of the slush. I'm not sure how you were supposed to eat this, because if you ate it with a spoon...
You'll only get the ice cream at the top. And then if you eat with the straw, you only get the blue
You
raspberry.
only get the blue. I mean, there was a lot more strawberry. I'm going to eat it like this. Is this how you do it?
I think you mix it.
So, there was a lot more ice cream. Again, we're going to have to start doing these away.
Yes.
We brought Finn for a ride,
Finn.
and he's not a huge fan of people.
But he loves the rides, so.
Loves the ride. But I knew when you have like the person that brings out your food at Sonic keep coming out, he was going to interrupt the videos. So we have to come up with a happy medium on that. But
what do you think of it? This is fantastic.
Red, white, and blue, you can't go wrong. It reminds me of a bomb pop.
It's kind of like a bomb pop. The strawberries are good.
Yep.
I wish there was more.
And they're going up my straw like the bubbles.
The ice cream's not the best ice cream I've tasted. It ain't no Ben and Jerry in my eyes, but it's decent.
Yeah, I think it would have been better if we ate it right away. Besides, you would have had more of a.
The blue fits the ice cream.
I didn't think I would like this. Now it's like a blue raspberry ice cream with strawberry chunks, and it's actually really good.
They should just make a blue raspberry ice cream. I don't know if they do.
I actually like that flavor of it's giving me ice.
The blue raspberry is good.
So we're gonna have to switch.
Because it ain't a strong.
No.
Sometimes you get a super strong, like juicy one. Sometimes you get a good syrupy one. This one's a mix of both, which I like. Because I don't like the super sugary ones, but I don't like the super.
It's not
liquidy ones.
Overly overpowering either. You still taste the vanilla ice cream, and when you get a hit of a strawberry, it's still good.
Yeah.
I can't drink that. It's too hot for that. I can't drink it that fast. All right, let's go with the burger. You're not getting ice head?
You're just wimpy.
That just went right into my right eyeball. All right, let's see what the burger looks like. Cause this I've been nervous about since we drove. It's a good half hour anyways to get to our closest Sonic.
Sonic's either good or bad.
Yeah.
So.
And we've had more bad than good from Sonic. So,
yes, but when it's good, it's really good.
So I'm kind of nervous because our last couple burgers from Sonic were really dry.
Here it is. Got some lettuce. Got a tomato. You got the patty. But I assume that you can't pick up this bun. It's glued with the cheese. And the sauce a little bit on the bottom. There's a pickle, I think. I dropped it everywhere.
Yeah, you certainly are, but that's all right.
But it looks yummy.
All right, we'll see.
Let's just eat it before I make more of a mess.
Mine looks similar. I can say I can look at the bottom of mine. It's not black like last time. Last time it was burnt up.
The patties don't look that appetizing here, in general.
I laugh because I can give them a shout out, right? Food Theory uploaded about the building, the proper build.
I haven't watched it yet.
The proper build of a burger. And it made me laugh because you don't think about it. But growing up, I always had patty, cheese, and then you put like pickles, and then you put onions, lettuce, tomato.
When I make a patty, I don't know if this is what he said, is you take the top bun and you put it on the bottom. You use the top bun as a bottom bun?
Nobody in their right mind said that.
That's what I do.
But they went off of different theories. It's actually a good episode if you've never watched them. It's actually a pretty good show. But I won't give away the secret and who won.
Ooh.
But I mentioned it because lettuce on the bottom, then you have tomatoes.
Tomatoes, it makes the burger slidey. That's my theory.
And then you have the hamburger and the cheese on this one. So if you go watch the episode, you can see.
Is there a definite winner?
Someone won. Well, I think.
Or are there multiple categories? I don't know. I'll go watch it.
You have to watch the episode. I don't want to give away who actually
the
wins. But they did an actual taste test on their thing. But all right, so let's try it.
My patty ain't dry. What about you? It's not that dry.
Mm-mm. They remind me of like a McDonald's patty.
Yeah.
Actually, with the cheese like they have on it this time, it reminds me almost exactly as a McDonald's patty. It's not it's a patty. So
yeah,
and it's a thin patty, but they didn't overcook it today, so it's okay. It's not like I can't swallow it dry like it was the last couple times.
I think what you get in McDonald's is a sauce. I think it's like a Big Mac sauce, or it's very similar.
It does. I have to isolate the sauce, but it's hard to tell with the tomatoes, because the tomatoes are juicy and they're good, but
it
does taste sour, like
Big Mac,
which is Thousand Island dressing.
Plus more. There's more stuff to it.
They don't want to tell you, but
no, there's more stuff to it.
It's basically that, but
very close though.
this is so much better than the
mesquite
jam butter, the jam. Not the
jam.
mesquite one. The mesquite one was phenomenal, but
The jam one.
the bacon jam, which it didn't add to it. Like this sauce goes good with the burger.
Yeah.
It adds an actual juice to it. I like the lettuce and the tomatoes. I like the cheese on this one actually today.
It's very cheesy. And the cheese is good today.
And I almost wonder, I think I would have liked the double better. They have a double one too. For whatever reason, the app didn't.
They have a half off reward,
didn't
right?
do it. It didn't work today.
It doesn't work
Yeah.
at our place. It might work for you. Try it. It's just half off. You click, oh yeah, redeem the thing, the deal. And it's like, oh, ads didn't work. But
Originally, he was going to get a double and a single, and I kind of wish he did now so we could try the difference. But and then he said, I'll just get a single and a single. And I said, that's fine because lately our Sonic burgers have been burnt.
they haven't been that
I'm
good.
like, do I really want twice the amount of burnt? But now I'm kind of wishing you did because these aren't bad.
I mean, let's say the prices. It's $3 for the medium shake. This is medium, and that's $4 for the burger. Would I pay $4 for this? No. Well, I pay $2.
In retrospect,
I would pay $3, but realistic price I think it's $2 or $3. Not
Well, I'm trying to
$4.
think. I don't
That's
ever
my
remember
theory.
if I ever bought one. What's a Whopper Junior? Because that's just basically a Whopper Junior without the smoky flavor.
You have the sauce.
It has the
And you have
sauce.
cheese.
Yeah.
A Whopper, what's the difference between
It's
the
a lot
size?
bigger. Yeah, it's a lot bigger. I mean, it's a good burger.
But this needs another patty and a bun in the middle. And it would be great. Because it's relatively the same price as a Big Mac.
I think they're up there now too.
Big Macs are like $5. These are $4. So it's very similar. If you're gonna get the double burger,
Right.
it's the same but without a bun. I would
Don't
argue
move
that
your chair. He's
this
under it.
burger patty, it's a little better than McDonald's, but not by much.
No.
So
You know what? I mean, it goes back to, it's almost unfair, and I got to get my mindset right to compare this to like a way back or even
yeah.
Muya, because they try to claim they're a step above. But I like this better than all the Muya ones we've had so far.
Yeah.
But it's a good burger. You know, would I? You know, we can hit a McDonald's or a Burger King, you know, in a tenth of the time that it took us to go. So would I go all the way back to Sonic to have this burger again? I guess that's the way I'll judge it. No.
if they're right next door, I would still not go.
But it was good though. It was good.
Yeah.
But would I prefer that they still had the po' boy on the menu? That was twice as big and $1 less? Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, if to compare their own products, that po' boy was worth every penny, and it was cheaper.
I don't understand the pricing on most of their items, and I don't understand their app on how it doesn't tell you the pricing until like you check out.
It is weird.
It's wonky.
It is weird.
But
It is.
I think you have to wait a little longer, right? Because they have to bring it out to you.
Right.
You can't go through the drive-thru with the app, which
Correct.
is an issue in my eyes because if you park at a spot, right, you have to wait for them to come out.
Yeah.
Right, there's no rush. So they stay inside. They can go whenever they need to. The biggest thing I don't like is how you have to park in the spot. Because our place, it only has like 6 spots, and 2 of them are closed. So you have to hope, luckily it wasn't packed.
It wasn't busy today. That was the one
But
good thing.
you have to hope there's one open, right? McDonald's, you just go through the drive-thru. You're like, I'm ordered number this, you know, and they're like, okay, here's your food, you know.
Now we haven't tried the theory. I don't know if you could go through the drive-thru. Oh, that just hit me in the head again.
In order to finalize your order, you have to put a stall number. So I don't know how it works.
I wonder if
they
you
would,
could.
if they would allow you to.
Yeah,
they would
I
probably
wonder if
tell
you
you,
could,
hey, go in the
I
stall.
wonder if you could walk in
Right.
now that they're opening up the place and say we ordered. Like, do you have to go in a stall?
I would guess yes.
I don't know. Again, this is one of the things that, you know, people either love or like, I'm on the fence with Sonic. You know what I mean? Like,
It's very inconsistent for us.
it has been. It has been very inconsistent. But like, I can honestly say, like, I was talking to my neighbor a while back, and I mentioned Sonic, and he's like, "Oh my God, you have such good food!" And I every time I go, I have great. And I was like, "Really?" Because the last 3 or 4 times we went,
Yeah.
the food's been horrible. He's like, "Really?" So I guess it's hit or miss on. I mean, everyone has their own opinions. You know what I mean? So, and again, I guess we sound pompous, or we sound. I don't want anyone to take. You know,
What I'm saying is, this patty itself
Yeah.
ain't. I think Wayback is one of the better burger places that we've
it
been
is.
to. I would highly recommend watching them if you don't know what they are. Like, watch our videos on them, or any video. Really, they're really good. And if you have one in your area, I would advise you to go and try it.
But you're also talking. They're a few dollars
people
more.
compare Sonic to Wayback.
Yeah. See, I don't think they're in the same league.
Or Sonic to Red Robin.
And
I've heard
again-
that a lot, and I don't see it as that because their patty ain't as good. Their lettuce ain't as good. Their bun, their everything is not as good.
No.
And the price is higher than McDonald's. I would rate it as a McDonald's.
I agree. They are definitely, to me, in the category of the McDonald's, the Wendy's, the Burger King. I don't. Those are all I don't put these guys on a Five Guys a way back.
No.
And honestly, I've said it about Muya a bunch of different times. I put Muya back with McDonald's and Burger King,
I put it below it.
but then you got their prices like $10, $11 for everything. So like I kind of took them right off our radar because we've yet to have a good meal there, and I don't want to spend the money to not get good food.
Yeah.
But again, I mean it's a lot of personal preferences and a lot of different things. But I mean we judge what we get and we judge what we eat, and you may go to Sonic and get this, and it may be the best burger you ever had, and if it is, that's great.
Yeah, go eat
I'm
it
not
every
saying
day.
on any review that don't go to Sonic because Sonic's terrible. I can tell you
We might do that sometimes.
but I don't mean it per them. I mean it's not that the chain is bad.
Yeah.
It's what we ate was not in the caliber of other stuff that we have
Therefore,
eaten.
I wouldn't recommend this to someone. I would go recommend the Big Mac.
I would recommend the meal, this one, because it wasn't bad
I
compared to
would
other.
highly recommend this thing. This thing
This
is
is
really good.
Yeah. So I will say this is not a bad burger today. So I would say, if you want, if you got an extra $4 lying around, you want to go buy one, definitely get one. These are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Is it like a crazy sauce that
Would
like
I
you have
crave
to go
this?
try? No, because it does taste a lot like
Very
the
similar.
Big Mac sauce. You know what I mean?
It's good that they have it
But
now.
that's great.
Yeah.
Big Mac has been around for a million years, and they're delicious.
And it's still on the menu for a reason.
Exactly. So this is a good burger. Is this
Yeah.
a lot better than? Is it better than the Mesquite one? No, because that one just was so juicy
It was
and
really good.
delicious. In fact, that was the first time we ever went to Sonic.
Yeah.
And I was putting them way up. Like I thought, like Sonic was up in the Five Guys category, and then we've had like 4 afterwards, and I
Four
was like,
things.
okay, going back down again.
Yeah.
So
And the quality of the meat ain't that good, and
No.
the size of the patty ain't that good. And the price ain't that good.
listen, you keep saying ain't, and I've never heard you say ain't that many times in your life. Isn't
Ain't?
that good? Ain't that good? Sounds,
Ain't that
yeah,
good.
You're killing me.
It ain't that good.
I'm not an English major, but you've said ain't like 42 times. I don't even think I've ever heard you say ain't that much. But
Ain't.
it ain't. So that's a thing. But no, he's not wrong, and that's the thing. And that's where honestly, when you start and maybe it's our fault because we're mixing different genres of restaurants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's tough to compare a tiny frozen patty
I could make
to
a
a
burger
homemade
better
patty,
than this.
and I want to see you do that.
Yeah.
And so don't some of the other people. So I agree with that. And that's the thing. Where, I mean, I know hamburgers not cheap anymore,
Yeah.
and it does get expensive at time. But, we've had some really good hamburgers. But, I mean, when you go to it, this one didn't stand out. You know what? Because it is a frozen patty, and they don't season the frozen patties. And that's why when we did the hamburger
Yeah,
flavors...
seasoning the patties is a big
It's a
thing.
big difference when you go to a place and you have let's take what
Even
was
just
it?
salt and pepper.
That's all you need.
Nah.
That's all you need. But let's just take Fridays. Well, the last burger we had at Fridays, that was supposed to be red, it was supposed to be pink,
It's supposed to be pink.
and they miscooked it.
Yeah.
That had no seasoning on it. This one tasted the same.
Yeah.
It wasn't as thick and it wasn't as
McDonald's-
juicy, but it was
I think
the same.
they salt it, but I think they do.
I just think it's the cheese. I'm almost positive
McDonald's
they don't.
cheese is phenomenal.
Their cheese, I don't know
But
what it is.
I think they do season their patty at
I don't think they
McDonald's.
do, and that's why when we did,
I don't think Burger King does.
no, but Burger King puts it through a flame broiled burner,
Yeah.
so it gets that
It gets
char
the
on it,
taste.
and it gets that smoky flavor. So it does add an element of flavor where they
Yeah.
don't need to season it because it does have a taste.
I want to see something like Popeyes start doing burgers.
I will say this ice
KFC,
cream.
I get all these advertisements while I live on YouTube. I live on your your television or your phone, your screen, right? I live here. This is where I am. So while I'm watching YouTube for the 80th hour of the day,
He's not
I
kidding.
see KFC, right? A ton of KFC ads, right? And it's always like you know, the Colonel Sanders like voice that they
Yeah.
do, and I'm like, I'm gonna ruin this.
You
the
already
whole
did.
story, but it's gonna be like, y'all keep asking me about, you know, the burger people making chicken sandwiches. You know, this is the original classic chicken sandwich. You know, Burger King had a great chicken sandwich, and then they ruined their last one.
Yep.
When we went back to re-review it, right?
Yep.
Whatever we want to call it, it wasn't good. It was probably we were gonna go get chicken sandwiches. We got this for a reason.
Yeah,
it's
honestly,
scaring us
it's
for the rest of our lives.
It's tainted me that much
It's
because
terrifying.
I don't want to go have another one
Yeah.
because when I just ate the one from Fridays, it giving me flashbacks on that
Yeah.
flavor again. And we were gonna go somewhere and get but the deal isn't going on anymore. Anyways, they
Yeah.
made a meal for like a day, and so. But I did. I'm like, let's stay away from there because it's in the back of my like I can't get away from that aftertaste that they have.
Yeah.
But
Kind of like when we ate the Sonic burger. I didn't want to go eat burgers. When we had the bad Sonic burgers, I was like, I don't want to go get another burger today.
so today's burger,
Good.
it was actually good.
Yeah.
It wasn't great, but it was a good burger.
Yeah.
You know, again, $4 isn't an outrageous for a burger with lettuce and tomatoes on it, but
No,
then again, it's
Yeah.
a frozen patty burger. You know what I mean? But then I'm trying to think. Even if you go to Red Robin,
The price
is
for-
like $8
I
for
think
that
the
same.
price
You know
for
what I mean?
Sonic is reasonable because for whatever reason they have super cheap items on their menu and they have super duper. Most
not
of
really
the drinks that are better than their burgers are less money.
Yeah.
Like this, you know, I could just drink one of these and be done.
And a good thing with Sonic is a lot of time, like if you use the app, the slushes and everything are half
Off.
you
Slushers
know.
and soft drinks and lemonade and limonade or something, they're always half off.
Yeah.
Which is a big
I mean,
cool thing.
overall, I'm happy with today's purchase.
Mm-hmm.
I went in with low expectations today. I actually went in thinking I was not going to like it.
This ain't a sweet and tangy sauce.
No,
In
no.
my eyes. That's kind of what they...
That
I
was
thought it was
another
going to be a
one.
barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
This ain't a barbecue sauce.
that was the other one, that sweet and one that they had the other day that was just really
Well, they
sweet.
advertised this.
Yeah.
We were sitting there, the sweet and tangy Crave sauce. The
Yeah.
sweet and tangy sauce. It tastes very similar, if not the same, as the Big Mac sauce.
This one was good. Well, they had that one there that was really
Yeah, the
sweet.
jam one.
Yeah, that
That
one
one
wasn't
don't taste
good.
that
One,
good.
that one didn't complement
It was
the burger.
it was the bourbon one, right?
Yeah,
Or
that was another
Wendy's
one.
also had one like that.
That was another
They kind
one,
of
yeah.
all the places were like, we need to hop on this
Yeah.
this the sauce, and they all did, and it was all kind of bad. I didn't like it.
So
I don't want a
yeah.
sweet burger.
As far as this one, at least the sauce complemented the
Yeah.
thing, and it wasn't overcooked this time. It was still on the drier side.
I'm waiting for them to
but
make a super spicy sauce,
Yeah, I
and
don't-
then everybody make a super spicy sauce.
They won't. They just tried it with the chicken sandwich, and then
Well,
Spicy.
chicken sandwiches, if you add a sauce to it, you're already downhill.
Well, that
I feel like if you're gonna make a spicy chicken sandwich, make the chicken spicy. It's a spicy chicken sandwich.
It's one of them It's one of them things. But again, don't take it wrong. This is what we get, and we're giving you our opinion. Your opinion may be totally different. We just show you the burger. We're telling you what we think about it, and you take it for what you want. He likes the Big Mac better. That's fine. Me personally, if you're there, I'd say get this. I say get the drink. That's my personal opinion. It wasn't the best burger I ever
You
had.
can't go wrong with this drink.
No, the drink was
Unless
actually
you're
really good.
like allergic to blue dye,
Yeah,
then you might not want it.
that all went really good together. But then again, well, the first one we had was absolutely delicious. The second one where we had because we had the chocolate chip cookie dough one or the Oreo cookie
We
dough
got
one.
the
That was delicious.
big
The second
scoop or
one was
something.
the cheesecake one, and that one wasn't really that good.
It's the same strawberries
Yeah. But-
of the cheesecake.
Well, you had the strawberry cheesecake.
I had the
just
strawberries.
plain,
You just had the
right?
plain.
So it's hit or miss. Or we could say we reviewed McDonald's chicken sandwich, and we almost went back and got one today. Because my buddy who lives in Michigan, hello John,
Jim.
he is loving them. It says they're absolutely delicious out there. Ours, we actually go back and watch the video. We
That was
ate
a
a
good one.
McChicken. because we got it for free.
For free.
And the McChicken had more pepper and more flavor than the actual new one.
The McChicken was spicier than the spicy chicken
so I
sandwich.
almost wanted to go back and try it. Like, maybe we just had a really bad one, but I said, no, we're not going to re-review until, because whatever happened to Burger King, we went back
We've
and
learned from our mistakes.
we were excited
Hopefully
about
next
it.
time we go back, we'll be like, wow, this is delicious.
Again,
but
so I don't know. But it is what it is. And again, we're not, we're not here to try to make enemies with anyone on here.
I
We're
don't
not
think you
trying
can
to,
go wrong
absolutely.
with a McChicken. So why would you make another chicken sandwich?
Oh, they're trying to compete, and I get that, because a McChicken
But the
doesn't compete
McChicken-
with the hand-breaded chickens
because
that they're making.
it's probably not real chicken.
Well, it just does. It can't compete with all the new ones out there.
But that
and stuff
chicken
like
is
that.
good. The McChicken, I love it.
But then again, growing up, what was better than the McChicken? The Burger King original chicken sandwich,
We
and
tried
that was horrible. But that again, that's the grease. That 100% was the oil. But
They
so
messed that one
so
up.
again, it's hit or miss. So, I mean, I looked at the comments.
Watch the reviews and then go and try the food, and you either be surprised or not surprised.
Yeah, and leave a comment, because it happened the other day with the where did you just go with your mother? The Panera Pizza. I went back and I looked at some of the reviews, and I seen somebody went there,
Yeah,
had a
if you guys
pepperoni
loved
one a
it.
couple times and loved it, and that is awesome.
Yeah.
I give you my personal opinion, and then if yours might have been 20 times better. Same thing.
Yeah.
I say that about Pizza Hut. For years, I had good Pizza Hut pizza. The last, 3 or 4 reviews we did, it was one of the worst
All of
pieces
our
we've
Pizza Hut
had.
reviews.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it might be our store, or
Yeah.
it might, you know what I mean? But again, some of it comes to personal taste and flavor and stuff like that. But, we're certainly not trying to be negative towards anybody, to include establishments, and that's the one. That's the one thing that his mother has a hang up. Like, if we do go to just anywhere else, so say your favorite store is Joe Blow's Pizza Parlor, and you say, hey, come down to our area and go to Joe Blow's Pizza Parlor, best pizza you ever eaten. We go down there, and they give us some
Say
burnt,
the chicken is
nasty,
raw on the
whatever
pizza,
it
and
is.
There's no barbecue on the barbecue chicken pizza.
Well, whatever it is, I'm not. You don't take offense to the fact that we hated ours, because you know what? You may like what they cooked, or they may just miscook that one for us
but what
that
we do
day.
want is suggestions.
We want the
Leave
suggestions.
them down below.
Absolutely.
Subscribe. 150 subscribers. We're eating the spicy challenge.
Yep.
At Buffalo Wild Wings. The
We do
Carolina Reaper
appreciate
things.
all the comments, and I
Yes.
do appreciate the fact that everyone is watching
And
us. Do
everybody
this.
seems to
So,
enjoy it.
Yeah.
And we have no reason to stop.
No, so we're going to continue. We may branch in a different direction, because again, we only have a
Yeah.
couple new things. But other than that, we got long-winded. This is not a bad burger from Sonic.
This is their best burger.
Second
close.
best. I like
Yeah, I
that
don't think
mesquite
this is
one
the
though.
best.
I really did
That one
like
was
that
really
one.
good.
That one was really juicy.
It was that first
It was
away trip as well.
So flavorful.
Which I feel
too.
like Sonic is going to have to be in away only from now on.
Well, especially if we get a drink, it's
Yeah,
not
the drink.
bad. But when you get a nice thing like this, because again, with traffic, it was up. It gets
Traffic.
well over a half hour. So we that definitely melted. But not a bad burger. Definitely a good drink. I can pick you up today without crying. And
Yes, this is really good.
But it was. But again, I do agree with you. The more I've eaten at Sonic, although that po' boy was absolutely delicious. That was delicious.
Really, really, really good.
And but their burgers to me are Burger King, Wendy's.
I think
Some people think Wendy's is a step above. I've yet to have
there are
any.
a lot of Wendy's fans. I've never been super impressed
No.
from Wendy's.
Again, if we're gonna go, I remember, and geez, you might have been a baby back then, but I mean, we stopped at Hardee's one time, and I don't think we even have Hardee's
Handies.
around here. He calls them
Handies.
Handies. But we stopped there one time, and I remember getting a burger, going, "Wow, this was impressive." And I don't even think we have any around us. And again, it's just a different quality of the meat and stuff like that.
Well, don't they go by like Carl's Jr.?
That's their. Yeah, I think so. I think it's the same restaurant.
I have
they're
no
affiliated somehow. But again, it's not really up in our area that we go to.
We're very boring.
Yeah, we are. But there you go. So there's our Sonic review. It was much better than I expected, because when he kept saying, he goes, I gave him a choice of like 3 places. He goes, all right, let's do Sonic. And I'm like, really? You sure? Like, can I talk you out of it? I must have asked him like 4 times, like, you sure that's where we want to go?
We wanted to go to other places.
Yeah, because I had other ones that I kind of wanted to try because we've had good luck at them, or they were new and we haven't done them yet. But he's like, no, we'll go here. And I was like, you sure you don't want to think about it? You know, because we've had such bad luck. But it was better today, and we got right in, and the traffic wasn't horrible to try to get into the place, because usually I can't even get in a parking spot, and it's easier with his new car. So it was just easy to get in. It worked out good. The experience overall was okay. Again, we've had much better food than this, but this wasn't bad. And could it be a $3 item or a $2.50 item? 100%. It should be on the $2 menu at McDonald's. You know what I mean? But it's not. And you know, that's one thing I've said over and over again. Eating out like this, it costs a lot of money. Yeah. Eating out like eating food like this, and part of the reason why we never did it is because I couldn't afford it. But it's just, you know, it's time consuming. We got to drive all the way to the place. We got to get the food. We got to come back. We got to do it.
It's a lot of time and effort.
And not it's only a few times can I say, wow, that was some delicious food.
I right now, I can't think of. Why can't I?
Of what?
Like a really good thing we've had.
No, and honestly, I mean, we've had some really good food, but then again, you know, it's funny because like doing shows like this, like I was just getting crap the other day because, you know, I don't cook anymore. You know what I mean? And but I don't have to cook big meals anymore because we've been doing this. But again, you know, we'll see as far as we'll keep it going as long as we can keep it going, and as long as you guys keep watching, we'll keep doing it. And again, thank you
and
for all the views
because it helps us. I guess.
And definitely, but this was kind of a half Sonic review because we ate it and we gave a quick review, but then we babbled on about everything else.
We talked about McDonald's.
There you go. We talked about everybody else, but overall,
sauce is good. Burger was okay.
It's not bad.
It wasn't bad. The drink is one of the best drinks we've reviewed on here.
But I will agree with you. Would I drive by 6 other places to go back and get this burger?
I would stop for the drink, though.
But if I was there, I would get it again because it was all good.
I think if I'm driving by, I would stop and get the drink.
Right.
But no food, just a drink.
But I would, well, even the food, I would get.
Same thing with McDonald's. I would get a strawberry banana smoothie.
Yeah. And
then probably not get food.
Yeah. Well, you love McDonald's.
Unless I'm not paying.
You love McDonald's. Are you kidding me? So, well, there you go. We'll try to keep this one shorter than usual without trying to run out at the last minute. But there you go. There's our Sonic Crave burger in the red, white, and blue. It wasn't a shake though, but it turned into float. The red, white, and blue float. It turned into a shake, and we're gonna have to do these away next time.
And I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. So there you go. There's our review of that, and keep them likes and keep the comments coming, and definitely suggestions.
Suggest everything
on anything. Doesn't matter what it is.
Did you eat something today? No matter what it is, tell us.
No, and definitely if there is you know, again, we're obviously from Massachusetts, but if there is you know, and you're in our general area and you like eating at Joe Blow's Pizza Parlor makes the best pizza you ever had, or whatever the rest.
Just a fan of pizza.
Whatever, it doesn't have to be pizza. Whether it's the best pulled pork sandwich or the best steak and cheese or the best steak you've ever had at
like some dogs?
Some takeout, or not even takeout, just some place that you really like.
Any type of food.
We may or may not ever be able to get to it, but just put it in the comments down below, and we'll definitely start tallying a list because we may start trying to do, and we may rely on Google. And I will say, because I'm pretty sure you're still watching, I'm on like the 6th episode of what did you suggested the guy overseas, and I can't stop watching him now. It's the funniest thing. Rate My Takeout. What a great show.
I knew it. I was waiting
I couldn't think of it, but I can't stop watching the guy. I can't understand what half the things he says, but it is a funny show. But I that was basically the concept that I was thinking about, and I knew somebody would have beat me to it. But that's kind of what same thing I was thinking about. Go to places that people suggest because you're going to get the best food out of places you wouldn't even know were there. Yeah. But it's the places that somebody else found, and it's a little hidden gem. So those are kind of the places. That's why I always love diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Oh, I like that
because
show, too.
of the. You know, he goes to the places you wouldn't think that you're going to get the best taco in the world at a gas station or whatever it was, you know, but they're there. And those are the places I would love to find. So any suggestion like that, you know, and like we found a couple places where it just says tacos on the sign. It's a tiny little
really
hut.
want to go to tacos.
I want to try it just because.
We drove by tacos like twice, and we should
somewhere
go to
in
tacos.
Rhode Island, and I don't even know what the real name is,
I
but
don't remember.
we'll have to
That's the
find
taco
it.
sign.
But yeah. So there you go. So there's our Sonic review, and
Yes.
stay tuned. Maybe we'll have something good in the future, and
Yeah.
that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video.